Hey everyone, Coops here from the whole box and dice. What is going to be the first pick out of our Rivals of Ixalan pack? Really enjoying where the Rivals meta kind of sits at on MTGO at the moment. Been doing pretty well, had some nice 2-1s in the single elim competitive leagues. I do also like playing the 3-round intermediate ones as well. Probably losing a few too many to the quote-unquote like real decks. We play sub 15 lands a lot of the time, and that probably hurts us, but we have a lot of fun doing it. As we draw into the first couple of cards, the Vampire Revenant, the 3-1 flyer. Love seeing Luminous Bonds, some nice blanking there. Traveler's Amulet is great for fixing, as well as obviously thinning your deck. Huge fan of the Corsair, 2-1, it gets flying when it attacks. Flood is an interesting one. Expel, not too bad. I do like that you can kind of time walk your opponent if you have the City's Blessing. A Needletooth Raptor. Rare is Dead Man's Chest. That's probably not something you're super pumped to see in Limited. Not even sure it gets played in Constructed either. Get a nice City's Blessing token and a cool looking Swamp as well. This one, interesting pack. I think the Corsair and the Bonds are the pretty clear-cut picks that you would go for. Conquistador is nice if you can obviously string a couple of them together. Traveler's Amulet, like I said, is good for the fixing. You've got that 3-1 Vampire Flyer. Yeah, and then Expel as well, but I think it's got to be Bonds or the 2-1 that gains flying, the Corsair. Having an early flyer on the board can spell a lot of trouble for your opponent. There are plenty of pants, I don't know if you refer to them as this, like enchantments that you can put on your creatures in this format that can cause a lot of issues. Definitely the blue-white flyers, or even like blue-black, or depending on blue-red, there are a couple of cards. You've got like the Stormfleet Chaser and stuff, so there are quite a few good, I guess, cards that you can pair the Corsair up with. I'll try and pick out a few cards that I think are probably worth considering as maybe like a first pick. Like I said, I don't think you go past Bonds or the Corsair, but there is some merit for some of these other cards, and they're probably cards that you want to just pay attention to, and I guess hope they come back to you if you were doing a draft. It would be a heck of an argument to convince me you'd take anything other than the 2 on the top right, though, as first picks. I guess it's kind of almost comes down to offense versus defense. Like, are you going to try and build an aggressive deck that just beats your opponent before they get a chance to, remove the board or set up one of their own? Whoops, sorry, I meant to knock the camera there. And if that's the case, then you're playing the Kite Sail. But if you'd rather have the security of a 3-mana enchantment that blanks everything, it's only the 1 white, so it's super easy to cast. Ironically, these cards both go in the same deck. You can definitely build that blue-white deck. Personally, for me, I would go the Corsair. I like that the 2-mana 2-1, that is a clock for your opponent. Like I said, there are plenty of pants that you can put on your creatures, but I think there's definitely an argument for going Bonds as well. Nothing wrong with having some unconditional way to blank your opponent's stuff. But let me know in the comments, what was your pick? What do you think you would be taking first? A huge shout out to everyone who's currently supporting the channel on Patreon. Please check that out if you have a couple of bucks. Also, all the usual socials, Facebook, Twitter, hit us up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Coops. This is the whole box and dice. Good to be back on the airwaves. Peace.